What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of P Valley. I'm in the house this time because I'm actually watching it at night. Oh, girl, because I got to go to work tomorrow. Ain't that about a bitch? Anyway, so we back for P Valley Season 2, Episode 2, 7 Pounds of Pressure. All right, so the episode starts off and we see this line of girls outside. Because remember, Miss Haley put out there on Instagram that the Pynk is looking for some more dancers. So now this is an audition. And then we see Big L come with his little pimp cane and the hat and everything. Everything, I don't know, like, are they intentionally making it seem like the South is just in the present, in the future, and also still in the past at the same time? Because you got, Uncle Clifford dressing the way that Uncle Clifford dresses, and then you got Big L, like, he giving me old school pimp tees with this hat, with this cane and everything, and we ain't never really see Uncle Big Clifford, nah, Clifford, Big L just be this funny and this loose with it, you know what I'm saying? Dancing down the line and telling the girl, you need to get over there because you probably be with the sweepers and all this shit. Then he come up against this girl that had a pink wig on, and he was like, who you is? She was like, Big Bone. He said, he trying to get up on there, give me your number and all that shit. I said, we pimping? We pimping? Girl, Big Bone, I was looking at her when she did the audition, right? She was trying to get up on that goddamn pole, and I said, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ham. And I said, you was shaking that ass. You was shaking that ass, and that bitch was moving. And then when I seen her face, I said, that bitch, she look familiar. Is that? It is. Girl, that's Miracle Watts. That's Diamond, a.k.a. Tyler Lepley girlfriend, a.k.a. his baby mama, a.k.a. I don't know, put a ring on it. Okay, now let me just tell you something. I'm finna veer off course, and I'ma just have to go here. I can't get that video of them in the club and they was dancing to Tank's When We Make Love. It's called When We, I believe. That's what it's called. And the way they I said it looked like it's nasty. I said release the tape, bitch. Because, I mean, I could see why she pregnant. Like, god damn, because, bitch, if I could, I would, all right? I said, you know what? I will watch both of y'all and just enjoy it. Girl, they get up in there and they doing the auditions or whatever. We got multifaceted people, different, I should say a diverse crowd, because you got some women, you got men. It was a big boy. Y'all saw the big boy there, right? I think he came off of, I think I seen some of his stuff on TikTok. I said, oh, snap, because I'm like, he looked familiar, because I know I seen somebody that looked like him, always doing the tricks on TikTok or whatever, and I mean, he good at what he do. He just a big boy, okay? He ain't let that stop. And then we see Brenda, what's her name, Wanda. Is her name Wanda off of Snowfall? Gail Bean. She play roulette, okay? She the new girl. They get up there. You get one girl. You saw the little white girl that was scooting on the goddamn stage looking like Ashanti. I said, scoop, 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 bitch. Somebody setting themselves on fire. Somebody deep throating a goddamn balloon. I don't understand what's the fascination about that. Maybe because I don't like dick. And I don't like the visual of... Like, I don't get when... I'm finna veer off course again. I don't get... Because there are some, believe it or not, in the lesbian community, take the strap, which is a strap-on dildo, okay? Some of them, they be sucking it like it's a real dick, and I just don't understand, like, what? Get your ass up and get that plastic out your goddamn mouth, okay? Like, what is going, I mean, be deep, go, stop it, don't do that, it's making me feel weird, but, She put that thing up in her throat, and I said, ain't it gonna get caught? Like, y'all be making me scared like that. Then this other girl, little skinny girl, she come through, and I mean, mama was flipping on the goddamn pole. Flipping it. I said, oh my God. Clink, clink. I said, damn. Then Miss Roulette come through, and she was doing some pole shit tricks too. Baby, I'm sitting here excited. I said, wow, because it reminded me when I was at Magic City, and they started doing it towards the end of when I was getting ready to go. They finally started doing some tricks on the pole, and they was all up on the ceiling and shit. I said, wow. And then they ended up on top of each other and shit. I said, come on, tricks. Okay, so you got Uncle Clifford there, doing, and Mercedes and Autumn, Haley, They sitting there trying to do the judging or whatever, who gonna be there. They picking 3 new girls, right? And so they wind up picking Whisper, which was the first pole girl who killed it. And then they pick Roulette. Mind you, Roulette thought she was gonna get called first because she stepped out first. I said, girl, sit back down, okay? And then when Mercedes was about to call somebody, here come Uncle Clifford talking about some big bone. Or no, it was Haley that said Big Bone. I said, what? Big Bone couldn't even pull her ass up on that goddamn pole. I said she fine as fuck, but shit, bitch, she can't do nothing. You know, and like Mercedes said, this thing is all, it ain't all about just ass clapping. You got to do some tricks. You got to keep them entertained, okay? And they was like, you know, I think Clifford said, why don't you just go ahead and let her just be like the bottle girl, okay? Be a service girl or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what wound up happening. Meanwhile, Mercedes and Haley, it's about to be a power struggle at this point because they already feel like Haley has gotten beside herself because she already, you know, put out there that she's the owner of the Pynk. She's the majority owner of the Pynk. She helped save the Pynk. She's making all these rules and decisions. She telling Mercedes, you a trainer. That's basically what you is because you got to go train these girls, okay? So you need to deal with it. And they're going at each other in front of everybody. And I'm like, that's not what you want to put out in front of everybody, okay? Mercedes up there trying to do her thing or whatever. And, you know, she doing her tricks on the pole and her shoulder messed up. Her shoulder messed up, and Roulette was like, you want me to go down to the 7-Eleven and get you some green alcohol? Mercedes got real offended, said, you trying to call me a grandma? I mean, girl, you gonna tear that shit up, okay? You gonna keep on tearing that shit up if you don't let that shit heal. And that is why Autumn, a.k.a. Haley, is trying to let you get release some of the little stress that you get. Get these girls come in. I feel like, you know, Mercedes just don't feel she got a fear of people taking over and being a little bit better than her and then forgetting about her. And then she got to compete with the younger. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got that going on, and while they up in there, here come Corbin and Andre in there coming through, and they up there trying to get Clifford to sign over the paint. I said, come on now, let's stop. Okay. It didn't happen the first time, and it's not gonna happen this time. His whole thing is because the Pynk got new management, okay, and a new owner, it's gonna be easy to get through. And it's not, because not only did you try to insult Haley in the back, trying to say that, you know, just the other day you was on your knees for 75 cents or whatever, but yet you up here trying to sell the Pynk, let them sell it for like $500,000. And she was like, oh, you want to take it there? Mama started talking economics, okay? Mama started talking about supply and demand. Mama started talking about the inputs and the outputs of what it is. Mama started talking about what shit is really fucking worth if you really want something. And she said, this shit ain't worth no $500,000. It's worth 10 mil. Okay, that's what you want, and you want this place. That's what you gonna have to cough up. And you know, Clifford had to get up in that ass too. Okay, you know, because Corbin getting a little bit besides himself. And you know, Clifford tried to let him understand. Listen, ain't no niggas finna be voting for your brother. Okay, no white boy to be no mayor after having this black mayor who did not relinquish his seat. He just so happened to pass away because he got sick. That's it. Okay. And it's like whatever you doing, because y'all think that the promised land shit gonna come back or whatever, and you're not about to take this. You're not about to take this. And he keep on saying, well, the pandemic ain't over, Miss Girl, aka the bid. It's gonna come through and just be the #1 guest and all this shit. Baby, it was a lot that was going on in that meeting, because next thing you know, he finds out that Haley said that the new opening for the goddamn Pynk is on Friday instead of next Friday. And then this Friday, which was, I guess, is tomorrow or whatever, it's Clifford's birthday. His 40th birthday. And I don't know what it is about the birthday, but baby, that struck a chord with him, because him and Haley got in the back and they just started going at it. And I said, this dissension in the rank, okay? Now, at this point, we just see that people just going to have a problem with Haley. And I don't know if Haley is really trying to do stuff to better the Pynk, or if she's trying to exert her power. Because she is coming off very boss lady-like, but at this point, I really don't know her true intentions. Okay, are you really trying to take over the Pynk and not take it literally from underneath Clifford? or are you just trying to better the Pynk? I don't know. Clifford said, I'm not finna sit back here and get fucked by a kitten, okay? When he told Corbin, excuse me, I said, wait a minute, excuse me? With a R. That shit was funny. But I'm just sitting here like, wow, they ain't even got a DJ. They been playing Big LCD. I said, not CDs. Not CDs. How 90s and early 2000s of you. I mean, I know it's still some out there, but girl, what? Y'all been doing this whole thing with CDs and shit. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my God, this power struggle between Haley and Clifford is not going to work. It's not going to work at this point. Even Mercedes came back there and was trying to see who idea was it to do this on Clifford's birthday. And I was like, what is the significance of Clifford's birthday? She pissed off and everybody just all up in their feelings. I'm like, can we just be happy that the Pynk is opening? I know we need a little extra time, but can we make it do what it do? Because Haley had to remind him, if we don't open it, we don't get the asses up in here, we gonna have to fuck around and sell this shit to these motherfuckers that we don't want to sell it to. So let's get this shit going. And I said, all right. Patrice Woodbine need her ass whooped, okay? And we just gonna keep on saying that each episode. We have yet to get a full episode where her, I can't wait for the episode when her and Mercedes like come face to face, because we saw her in the first episode going up and down the street for a quick scene. This episode we see her on a she got a commercial, right, for her church. And you know what she's saying? Where the blessings reside, where the blessings reside, where the blessings reside, where the blessings reside. I said, so you done stole your daughter's goddamn money for the church. Used it for your church, okay, that you probably scamming out of. And now you done stole Darrell's goddamn saying too? Oh my God, you done show his whole goddamn melody where the blessings. I mean, it's cute, but I hope you paid him for it. I said, damn, bitch, you just can't help but steal. And you're probably stealing from your church, too. Loretta Devine is hilarious, okay? Hilarious in this shit. She said, how the fuck this bitch get a goddamn church? Okay, who let her ass be a goddamn pastor? And then here come Clifford. Clifford in his feelings because they opening up the Pynk on his birthday. He's like, I'm about to be 40 years old, bitch. I'm 40 years old. I ain't had no dick in 5 months. I said, you know what? Listen. I get it. When he said that shit, bitch, I ain't about to be 40 years old, but it was the dick part. I said, well, replace dick with vagina and extend that a little bit longer than 5 months, okay? I understood it. I felt it in my spirit. I said, I understand. We here. Loretta was just like, if you don't stop fucking crying up in here, because this whole thing is, I'm turning 40 and I'm still living with my grandma. Like, what? I haven't accomplished nothing. Like, what? I mean, you got the Pynk. You doing what you doing, And next thing you know, somebody come knocking at the door and it's little murder. I said, what's this? He come to the door. Of course, auntie, or I should say grandmama, she likes him. She missed him too. He just wanted to stop by to say what's up. And of course, Clifford comes scrolling on out, trying to sneak, trying to hear, had him behind the door. And it's like Murder knew that Clifford was back there. And he was like, I just wanted to stop by, talk to Clifford. I ain't spoke to him in some months. I've been trying to text him for a minute. And, he just haven't been texting me back. And, just let him know that I realized that I handled things wrong that Murder night, and I'm about to go on tour. And, basically that he missed him and he's sorry. And I'm sitting here like, me and Grandma like, Clifford. At this point, I really feel like Lil Murder is in love with him. Lil Murder is in love with him. I don't know what that vagina has done, but Lil Murder is in love with him. Okay? And I said, because he ain't, Lil Murder could have been tripping off of another bitch. He could have got another dude or whatever he wanted, but he's still stuck on 5 months later because, niggas move fast. When they hurt, especially, they move fast. They move on quick sometimes. And I said, oh, Clifford, you had it behind that door. Why don't you get your dick right there? Okay? Say something. But, we finna play this game Okay, this cat and mouse game between them. By the end of this season, y'all better get together. And nothing better not happen to Lil Murder, because I don't know why I get this feeling that he might get shot at and a bullet might hit him. I don't know. Am I the only one? Especially after the first episode and that dude that was up in the car. Suspect. Meanwhile, Andre come back to the house, Tydell house, and all these goddamn water hole connection, and they taking water from his house, from the house that he's staying at, and he go follow the house or whatever, like a couple of blocks over, and dude sitting up in a wheelchair with a gun, and he was like, calm down, because the other guy had to come in there and tell him that's Tydell's godson. Basically, when they can't pay their bill, Tydell will pay the bill, the water bill for everybody that's behind. But most people have been behind like 5 months or so, or even more. Or for somebody said, I think he said at 1.5 years. And so he let them use the water. So that's what he was doing. And so Andre goes back in the house and he just looking at all of these bills, water bills here, water bills there. And then one bill said $10,000. I said, God damn. So I was confused. Was he paying the bills or was he not? Because he was like a hood nigga. He said hood rich nigga, something like that. Robin Hood nigga ass, Robin Hood type nigga, something like that. Talking about Tydell. And I was just sitting here like, so did he get backed up himself, or was he really trying to help? Or was these the ones that already got paid off? You know what I'm saying? But people actually got respect for Tydell in that neighborhood. So I'm going to assume that he was paying them off. And remember at the end of last week's episode when he picked up that VHS videotape that said Abraham's son. So he went on ahead and played that, and it was a young him, like a real young him, probably 10 years old, with a younger Tydell, and whoever was recording, he said, tell him what you want to be. And at first he said he want to be Superman, and he was like, nah, tell him what you said in the room, in the house. He said he wanted to be the president, and I think the person that was recording said, ain't nobody gonna be no damn president. He was just being real negative, and Tydell was like, you can be anything you want to be, okay? Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. And just in that moment, I'm looking like, is Andre about to mess up his relationship with his wife and stay down there in Chucalissa and run for mayor against the Cal? That's what I got the feeling of. Meanwhile, baby, I don't know, like Keyshawn. I'm scared. Because earlier we saw Derrick sitting on the porch having a conversation with the sheriff, and this conversation was him trying to get a police report filed, or trying to get Diamond arrested. He wanted to file charges against Diamond for what happened at murder night, and sheriff was like, I mean, I get it, but if I file charges against him, I'm gonna have to file assault charges against you too. Okay, so you can't have your cake and eat it too, and he was talking about him working at the store and being an asshole, and I don't understand how he got hired and all this stuff. And Keyshawn come out there, and when Derrick gets up and leave Magic, Keyshawn read one of his messages, and whatever position that he was applying for, whatever job it was, he didn't get it. They filled the position and he didn't get it. That is also adding to his frustration and to his anger, the fact that his woman got to take care of everybody and he can't. And he already a sexist motherfucker. He's already a racist motherfucker. So, hey, it's just playing on his mental. And he's taking it out on Keyshawn. And I'm scared for this girl. Okay? Like, I could say that she's stupid as hell or whatever, but I feel like they giving a depiction of what abuse look like and how people can say, get out of a domestic situation so that you can save your life. Sometimes it's not that easy to get out. Because this motherfucker looked like he will literally track her down. In fact, well, we know he will. He's not going to let her go. She going to have to take him out in his sleep. Okay? That's just what's going to happen. She out there sleep talking to the sheriff. Why is the sheriff talking to her about dancing at the Pynk? She was like, no, I ain't there no more, but I do my little thing down in the basement. He was like, it ain't no little sex thing or whatever. She was like, no, it ain't no porn stuff or whatever. And I was just sitting here looking at the sheriff like, well, why you... And she gonna give him her information so that he can watch. Why? I feel weird. But then later on, Derrick realizes that Keyshawn used the excuse of having no Pampers, which she threw away or she moved on purpose so that she can go down to the dollar store to get some so-called moon pies, the moon pies that they love on this show. Moon pies, ugh, they are so nasty to me. Anything marshmallow besides the Lucky Charms that's dehydrated marshmallows is nasty to me. I just can't take it. She used that as an excuse to go down there to the store, and he said to see Diamond. To see Diamond, okay? He told her, so you went down there to see Diamond? She said, what? I said, huh? And he said, yeah, you went down there to the dollar store at 12:24 to go see Diamond, and you said that you was going to get some Pampers, but you just so happened to go to the store that he works at. You used that as an excuse to go get him, go see him. I said, oh my goodness. She said, no, baby, that's not what happened. I didn't know that he worked there or whatever. I just needed some Pampers. I was getting some moon pies, okay? Baby, at one point, I was just like, get out, get out. And I didn't realize what was happening because at a certain angle, you couldn't really see her face. I was like, she said she needed to get some air. She wanted to go on tour, and he basically is having it so that she can't get out of his sight. He's literally tracking her, okay? He's tracking her, and he gets up in his feelings because she brought up the whole wrong thing, who is her manager, and trying to do the tour and all this stuff. It ain't her fault that your ass ain't out there working. It ain't her fault that your ass insecure as fuck, okay? Because she deserves way better and she can't get better than you. That's one. And she was like, she just wanted to go out and get some damn air. That's it. His excuse for her not going on the damn tour is you can get shot, you can get hurt. Baby, you can do all that to her too. You can do that. She more filthy in the house that she at now than just actually going out there on the tour. She more safer out there than she is in that house, okay? Because at one point you look at her face, bitch, she got a black eye. I said, not the goddamn black eye. And then she brought up the whole thing about, did you call him a gutter nigga? And he said, why would I say that? I would never say no shit like that. But then go ahead and say you don't need to be working at no ghetto ass club. And I said, oh, well, that defeats our purpose of what you just said, because now I believe that you said it, even though we know that you did. I said, Keyshawn, wake the fuck up. And she was like, we got to do this so that we can get the house that we want, so we can get the jacuzzi, so we can get this. And I said, oh my God, she got to cater to his insecurities, to his little mental, so that he won't do nothing else to her. And I feel so bad. I feel so bad. He had a tracking on her phone. That's how he knew where she was. I said, oh my goodness, this don't make no sense. Meanwhile, murder up in the hearse. Woddy got murder up in the hearse. That's what he torn in. And, he trying to figure out where they gonna take me. And he get on the phone talking to DJ Never Scared, thinking that he gonna come with him on a tour. Now he ain't coming with him on the tour. He working with a new artist down in Atlanta or something. And so some girl was like, what did he say? Run that track or something like that. I said that, is that who I think it is? Because I had to play it back before I fast forward. I ain't want to fast forward because I ain't fast forward yet. I'm sitting here like, do I know that voice? Can that not be? Is that? Okay, we'll see. Girl, they go to the penitentiary to go get one of his homies from his little gang or whatever. And dude came out. I said, I thought he was gonna be real hard. This little light-skinned dude. I said, I guess that's one of his old members or whatever that been locked up since 2009. And that's gonna be like his little security, like his little, muscle that he need. I said, oh, okay. If you say so. Baby, I also forgot to say, when that whole thing went down with Keyshawn, she said that Diamond yelled at her, told her she couldn't come up in there without a mask. This pissed Derrick off. Derrick called the sheriff and all that shit, trying to file a complaint. No, he called up there to his job trying to file a complaint and wanting them to fire him. I said, oh my God, Keyshawn, you just fucking shit up further for Diamond. I know you on this, trying to protect yourself mode, but bad, okay? Meanwhile, she's sitting up in there with Ron, and he talking about the tour and all the stuff that they gonna give her. Derrick up in his feelings. He don't trust Murder. He don't trust the way he look at her. Next thing you know, Keyshawn up there talking about, well, if I'm getting a cut at the door, what's my cut gonna be? And she went down the line. This goes to show the stuff that she was talking about. These strippers, a lot of them, the people judge them, but a lot of them are not stupid, okay? They think that they're stupid, they're dumb, they don't know what they're doing or whatever, they're easily to be taken advantage of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's some that's out there like that, but some of these girls, they know exactly what it is, okay? And they just doing this because they need to get a little fast cash or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mama said, you paying for traveling, you paying for the room, you paying for my clothes, you paying for my makeup, you paying for this, and you know, you not finna take my cut or whatever and leave me with nothing. I said, bitch, I get that. I get that. This whole thing, cause then Rome had left and went out into the hearse with Murder and oh boy, you know, and Woddy. And so all of this is a rules, okay? This is a rule so that, you know, it could be cool and play up to Derrick's ego. That's what I feel like what's going on, because she did text Rome and say, thank you, I got it from here, you know. And at this point, they playing some game talking about some killer and all this stuff, and that really wasn't necessary. I'm just gonna be honest, that wasn't necessary. I just, Keyshawn is in a dangerous position right now, and then I just, on the one hand, I want her to get out of this situation. I want her to get on tour, but you know, I just hope it's somebody that's gonna be on tour that's gonna protect her and not try to take advantage of her, because you know, niggas can try it. Meanwhile, the Pynk is open and it is popping. Okay, you got Whisper in the back, you know, doing readings with the little crystal and asking questions, and you got to get a yes or no answer from the crystal and all that stuff. I said, you know, I'm so tired of seeing stuff like that on TikTok. Girl, everybody live be that, or them cards or them things that be going in and out looking like hangers and shit. No shade if that's what you into. I don't want them things up in my house. I'm not trying to bring those spirits up into my house or whatever. But meanwhile, because Miss went to Whisper look a little scary, okay? Mercedes had to come up in there and break shit up. Then Autumn come back there because Mercedes told, you know, the two new girls that's going to the Paradise room, let's practice some stuff. Of course, Roulette don't want to do it. Autumn come back there, you know, acting like she the boss lady, but still down with the girls. And she talking to Mercedes about how I know you missed this or whatever. Baby, that accent, for once, I will say this. Autumn, aka Miss Haley, that accent was not that. I said you was fighting that British accent. You was fighting for your real accent to come through. Okay? You know, they put all of them rubbing alcohol. I need to go buy me some green alcohol my damn self, bitch. That should be working. Don't shit on that, okay? Because that should be working. Meanwhile, Clifford getting birthday texts and stuff like that. You know, he going on Instagram, looking at pictures. He told Haley that, you know, you gonna be opening up this Pynk without me, okay? And we gonna see it fail. But everything is going good for the most part, meaning everybody is there. Toy having, not Toy, but is it Toy? One of the girls that don't know who her baby daddy is, she having issues with the dude that thinks he the baby daddy. He want to be the baby daddy. She trying to tell him no. He want a paternity test. Oh, you not Uncle Clifford because you can't tell me what to do. And, you know, Toy having issues with the fact that Big Bone, a.k.a. Miracle Watts, won't stop dancing on the goddamn counters. You the bottle girl. You supposed to be serving the goddamn drinks, not serving ass, okay? That's what it is. Meanwhile, it seemed like things was going good. It seems like things was going good, but, you know, people just getting out of control a little bit, okay? Niggas is losing their minds. Uncle Clifford, he sitting there looking at Instagram, and he found little Murder, little promo pic for, you know, his tour. And I felt like he was about to jag off. I really do feel like he was about to do himself right then and there, because that's his boo. Meanwhile, you know, Grandma had bust the mood up before he can even get into it, and said, come take out the trash because the trash stink. And he was like, bitch, the trash don't stink, okay? What are you talking about? And at this point, I realized, and I'm thinking that Grandma was in on the whole thing, because somebody was looking out the window. Imagine Grandma is blind. Okay, grandma is blind. And somebody was looking into the window and I said, oh my God, who is this? So he go take the trash out and these 4 people just come up on him in the screen mask. And I said, oh my God, what the fuck is happening to Uncle Clifford? Not my Uncle Clifford. But then I looked at the nails and I said, oh, okay, these women. So, I feel like they about to, take him and go do a little birthday thing or whatever, and that's exactly what it is. Big L at the spot burning shit up. So it's a lot. They threw her a little pajama, a roller skate type of thing. It was cute. You see Darrell where the money reside, and you see Niecy Nash's wife. Okay, Miss Jessica Betts. Okay, Chicago's own. Come on, stud. That's my stud, bro. I said, that's cute. That's cute. You gonna use his saying and you put him in the mood in the show. I'm all the way here for it. And you got Clifford and his girls and everything, and they get her right. She having a good time while she's sitting there. The music playing. Some dude come walking past in a mask, and it looked like murder. It looked like murder. Technically, it was murder, but it was a hallucination of murder because it really wasn't him. It was somebody that looked like him. And so, that wound up happening. Uncle Clifford really feeling it. And I'm just like, girl, just go ahead and get your man. Text him. Text him and say, let me see your dick. Like, do whatever y'all be doing. I don't know how y'all be doing that. Cause, like, bitch. Anyway, moving on from that. Back at the boom boom room in the paradise room, Mercedes trying to teach the girls what they go over their little routine or whatever, and then the pole that's in there that's not connected to the floor, it starts swinging like a pendulum. Okay, now Miss Whisper was already doing that little crystal shit. I said, so what we throwing in here, a little spiritual aspect of things, and have Mercedes questioning herself, because now they took this as, oh, you got to answer the question. I said, come on, we don't need this part. We don't need this part. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know where they going with this little pendulum shit. And I know, like, Mercedes is probably going to be having, like, a question of what else is she going to do? What her future hold? Or is this all that it's going to be? You know what I'm saying? Because she's doing all this shit so that she can pay the money on the gym. And, Roulette gets to ask the thing a question, and then right when old girl said, Mercedes, it's your turn to ask, that's when Autumn come up in there and bust that thing open, tell them to get up out there. And I was just like, the look of fear on Mercedes' face. I said, Mercedes, what are you going through? I mean, we all been through the pandemic, but, mama is going through a conscious of faith or something. Okay, please don't let this be the reason that your mama come back up in your life without you whooping her ass. Because I would not be having it. Because me and Katori going to have to fucking sit down and talk and say, bitch, you could have wrote this. You should have wrote, Mercedes saw her mama and she threw hands. Pop, 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 pop. That's what you should have did. Okay? Meanwhile, Uncle Clifford up there at the party, and they talking about the DJ who looked like Lil Murda. Darrell saying he looking good or whatever. Uncle Clifford having a little fast flashback about getting fucked on the jukebox at the Pynk, and they was like, girl, who is it? What's going on? And she fucked around and showed them Lil Murda. And I said, now, why you do that? We can be messy. I don't trust nobody. He DL. Murder is DL, and I don't trust nobody. I wouldn't have put that out there. I don't trust these girls, because as soon as they trying to tell her, like, you need to go ahead and get out there and get what you want, get what you need, do what you got to do, get your man. And then it flipped from that to him going off on his girl, talk about something. The last time I seen you, you was in jail while you out here trying to give advice and stuff like that. And, you a little stinking asshole. She was like, you gonna put me on the pole or something? Nah, bitch, you ain't this, you ain't that. They was going at it, and Darrell had to break it up. Next thing you know, did y'all hear C Murder song come on? Fuck the mother nigga, I'll ride for my niggas. I said, bitch, is Monica about to come out? I know I ain't the only one who was waiting for that bitch to just pop up. Because, baby, that shit made me fucking holler. And then she went back there to old boy. She was getting her a drink, Uncle Clifford. And next thing you know, or no, she was about to skate. And he was about to give her some skates. And, skates. And he was like, what size you wear? Because I was waiting for you to see if you was going to be doing something all night. I said, what? He said 13. 14 on a bad day. I said, I ain't get it at first. But until then, they went, next thing you know, I heard a thud. And I said, bitch, he put his dick on the table. He put his dick on the table. They went in the back and they was about to get it in. And he was about to kiss Uncle Clifford. Clifford said, we ain't, not with this virus shit going on. Come on. Girl, he pulled Uncle Clifford dick out and started sucking it. I said, y'all ain't have to show us. Y'all ain't have to show us that dildo. Okay? Because that was a dildo. That was a strap. I was like, all right, that drought is gone, bitch. So back at the Pynk, it's Earth, Wind, and Fire, okay? They said you thought Mercedes had her last dance, but no, she's still here, okay? They gotta feel some type of way. You know, like you thought you was getting out, and soon as you got out, they pull you right back in, and it's because of your goddamn mama, okay? But anyway, so Earth, Wind, and Fire is Mercedes, Roulette, and Whisper. They get out there, do their thing, and you literally start seeing the competition that's going on mostly with Mercedes, okay? No, literally only with Mercedes. Mercedes has been built up to be the main attraction, to be the one that everybody sees all the time at the Pynk. You know, that's who the go girl, that's who the one that, you know, bring in the cash, all that stuff. But now you got these girls that's up here doing these tricks with each other, and they're very acrobatic, and they're getting all of the attention. And Mercedes feel like she got to compete with that. Mind you, they already giving her green alcohol, making her feel old, her shoulder messed up. You know, she up there while they doing they little spins and stuff on tricks on top of each other. Baby, that scene was everything. And then they was doing it to Beyonce's 7-Eleven. Girl, I said, I never thought I'd hear that song in the strip club. And I ain't never see how that worked, but it worked. Mama's arm is fucked up. If you see the way that she was dancing on that pole throughout the whole entire routine, you can see that she's barely holding on to the pole. She's trying not to hold on and put too much pressure on a certain arm. I just want y'all to go back and look at that. And then, you know, she had to do some tricks. You know, she lighting her heels on fire, making them look like sparklers, but people not really paying no attention to them. They paying attention to the other girls, you know, to Roulette and you know, Whisper. But then on the last go round, because she notices that people ain't really paying no attention to her, she started going all the way up the pole. All the way up. And I said, Mercedes, what is you doing? Girl, next thing you know, that goddamn shoulder gave out and she fell to the ground. I said, oh my God. I said, no, Mercedes, please don't be. I would never forget seeing that video of that stripper that actually went up there to the top and fell down on her head. I know y'all seen that a couple of years ago. It was scary. Now, see, because the hospitals was full to capacity, they took her to Diamond. And I'm talking about Clifford came there and Autumn, Haley. I said, why we at Diamond Place? Now, see, listen, I have to be real. They lost me at this point. They lost me in this episode. I get it, but at the same time, I said, what in the supernatural hell is this? I said, next time, tell me that I need to sit down with my Bible. I said, what in the Dr. CB is going on? Because that is what Diamond turned into. I said, what is that movie that, bitch Omari Hardrick was in with his family, and they went into that town, and Loretta Devine and her people was making them into voodoo dolls and shit like that, and girl, that's what it was giving me, because, you know, she fucked up her shoulder, the shoulder been messing up, and then he talking about some, you know, it comes at night. I said, what you talking about, it comes at night? It's pain, it comes all the damn time. He said, Mercedes didn't say nothing, it was just a look on her face. Next thing you know, he was like, turn over on your stomach. He started going, I said, hold up. Now that, Tyler, what are you doing? Tyler said, I said, huh? What's happening? He put his hands over that body, didn't even really touch. I said, It was giving me them little girls off of Lovecraft Country that was doing all that contortion and shit. And I said, what in the fuck is going on? I said, did my TV just turn to goddamn American Horror Story? What is happening? Baby, what in the voodoo? I said, baby, I don't play no games with that shit. No offense to anybody that does that. I just don't play no game. I hope I'm not offending anybody. I said it was just it wasn't too much. It was just, I wasn't expecting this supernatural aspect of this. And I know they in the South. And I said, you know, maybe it would have made more sense if they was in New Orleans. Because, you know, you get voodoo and the roots and stuff. But I guess that's a southern thing. Girl, I'm ignorant to it. So y'all can school me in the comments. Please be respectful because I'm trying to too. But he literally put something. He got a crystal, whatever. He took something out her shoulder and he put it on the goddamn measuring table thing. And the shit went down to 7 pounds. I said, what's in that shit, bitch? It's invisible. I can't see it. He was like, 7 pounds exactly. That's how much it takes to pull the trigger of a gun. I said, hold up. This whole time, Mercedes been holding the stress of what happened at murder night when she had to kill Montavious. I said, bitch, that's what it is. You know? And at one point when Damon opened up that goddamn window and then let the shit go out and then the scale started going back up to 0, I said, now see, I don't play these games. I don't play. What in the supernatural final destination hell is going on? Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something, Katori, you lost me right there. You lost me right there. You know, somebody explained that, why did we put that and need that up in the show? Next thing you know, Haley sees that, you know, the Montavious ring is still there. And he was like, it's for protection. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it's for. You know, it kind of made sense what he was saying, given that he's into all this stuff. I ain't going to call it witchcraft because that feel like it's disrespectful. But he said something about roots. I heard about roots and I just, ooh, no, okay? At this point, Mercedes told Autumn that she got to get her ass out of her place now. She was like, you know, what did she said that Montavious had told her that I brought her and her kid into my house and she said that she would come back, but she walked out on me in the middle of the night. And she was like, but I came back. She said that's what he be saying to her at night in her dreams. I said shit in her nightmares, I should say. Girl, at this point, she said, Mercedes, Autumn, you got to get your ass the fuck out, and you got to get out tonight. And when she said tonight, I didn't understand why Miss Girlie couldn't just go ahead and get her apartment herself anyway. I know you looking for the best one, but go and get you a little temporary something to get out this woman's hair, okay? Like, girl, I feel like you was taking advantage a little bit. And then now you got to go out there and stay at the Pynk, okay? You're staying at the Pynk, you know, and then as you walking past, we see the monitors. Did y'all see in that third monitor, Montavious came up in the Paradise Room? I said, now see, what in the supernatural hell is going on? Where's my Bible? 1 Corinthians, what is it? John 3:16, bitch. I just, it was just a lot. It was just a lot that I really wasn't expecting. I didn't understand what was happening, okay? And meanwhile, she go up in there playing on the pole. You missed it, girl. You missed it, girl. That's what's going on. Andre bring his straggly looking ass in there. I said, Andre, I know we all going through it, but you could clean yourself up a little bit. And I know you hot, but, you know, tighten that beard up just a little bit. Tighten it up. He come up in there thanking her for making him go to the funeral. I'm sitting there like, if y'all gonna fuck, y'all gonna fuck. Okay, please just do that. You know, at this point, they talking about the deal with the casino. I'm thinking that Miss Haley ain't really, now see, didn't I pose the question at the beginning? Is Haley really here for the Pynk, or is she here to take over and she gonna just do whatever she want? I don't trust the bitch. Because after that conversation with Andre, baby, she basically said if she get that big dick offer, she gonna take it. And she gonna be out. I said, girl. Meanwhile, Miss Keyshawn up in there, she talking about they in the bedroom, Derrick on the end of the bed. She like, you know, I think it's time that we get the son a toddler bed or whatever. He said, listen, I ain't get the job. She said, oh no. I said, girl, you could have said it a little bit more convincing that you already didn't know. She already knew. We found that out at the beginning of the episode, you know. And so she get on there and she basically fucked him into submission to say yes for her to go on this goddamn tour. Now, at this moment, I literally thought, I said, nice boobs, first of all, nice boobs. I literally thought that she was about to kill him. I said that would have been prime opportunity that she was about to kill him. But that did not happen, to my dismay. Okay? Meanwhile, moving on from that, she leaves out and she gets in the car and she go ahead on tour with Murder. All the motherfuckers sat on that one seat. I said, it's full, y'all. Y'all finna sit on this thing this whole time. I said, what is the weather like? Because everybody got on long sleeves. And y'all sitting bunched up four on this goddamn chair. That was the pain. Let me just tell y'all this, and I'm gonna be honest. This episode was cute. It was good, but you kind of lost me at the end. It lost me when Damon came in trying to be Mr. Witch Doctor. Mr. Medicine Man. Okay, he gave me like I wanted to say, and I didn't want to be offensive. Like I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm still here, but that part just took me out. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel. I'll see y'all later. Peace.